Hello, this is Sophia Ligel. I am an Empower Love Coach, intuitive coach, and also I Light Coach Healer. And today I wanted to share the Chief Seattle's message that's been around for so long, and it feels important to bring it forward. And then from there, I'll do a Council of All Beings channeling. We have on this full moon, May 26th and 27th, but actually the Council of All Beings, we're having a sound healing journey and Council of All Beings on May 26th at 7 p.m. PST, Pacific time, with sound healer and throat singer Matthew Cosell. You might have heard from him, Grace, and his new single now, The Ancestors. And so we have a beautiful evening of loving presence and connection and heart awakening prepared for all of you. So let's begin. So the Chief Seattle message, this was on a tribal assembly on the Pacific Northwest in 1854. And so the great chief in Washington sends a word that he wishes to buy our land. How can you buy or sell the sky, the warmth of the land? This idea is strange to us. If we do not own the freshness of the air and the sparkle of the water, how can you buy them? Every part of this earth is sacred to my people. Every shining pine needle, every shady shore, every mist in the dark woods, every clearing and humming insect is holy in the memory and experience of my people. The sap which courses through the trees carries the memories of the red man. We are part of the earth, and it is part of us. So when the great chief in Washington sends word that he wishes to buy our land, he has much of us. The great chief sends word he will reserve us a place so that we can live comfortably to ourselves. He will be our father and we will be his children. So we will consider your offer to buy our land, but it will not be easy, for this land is sacred to us. The shining water that moves in the streams and rivers is not just water, but the blood of our ancestors. If we sell you our land, you must remember that it is sacred, and you must teach your children that it is sacred, and that each ghostly reflection in the clear water of the lake tells of events and memories in the life of my people. The water's murmur is the voice of my father's father. The rivers are our brothers. They quench our thirst. The rivers carry our canoes and feed our children. If we sell you our land, you must remember and teach your children that the rivers are our brothers and yours, and you must henceforth give the rivers the kindness you would give any brother. The air is precious to the red man, for all things share the same breath. The beast, the tree, the man, they all share the same breath. The white man does not seem to notice the air he breathes. So we will consider your offer to buy the land if we decide to accept. I will make one condition: the white man must treat the beasts of this land as his brothers and sisters. What is man without the beasts? If all the beasts were gone, man would die from a great loneliness of spirit. For whatever happens to the beast soon happens to the man. All things are connected. You must teach your children that the ground beneath their feet is the ashes of our grandfathers and grandmothers, so that they will respect the land. Tell your children that the earth is rich with the lives of our kin. Teach your children that when we have taught our children that the earth is our mother, Whatever beholds the earth befalls the sons and daughters of the earth. This we know. The earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth. This we know. All things are connected, like the blood which unites one family. All things are connected. Whatever befalls the earth befalls the sons and daughters of the earth. Man does not weave the web of life, he is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does, she does to the web, she does to herself and himself. So if we sell you our land, love it as we love it, care for it as we care for it. Hold in your mind the memory of the land as it is when you take it, and it will all your strength, with all your mind, with all your heart, preserve it for your children and love it. And with these words, I open the energy of the Council of All Beings. I am the wind. You will hear me speak. I have been here for many years. I bring you connection. I bring you the whispers of distant lands. I connect distant lands with your now here. I have the ability to break through. I have the ability to nurture the land. I have the ability to create waves and sound. Hear me, hear me, hear me, and you will know me by my name, because I come with my strong voice to remind you of the center, of the sound, of the stillness and power. I am there always. I exist in all things. And yet there are certain times where I make myself known. Creation at its peak masterpiece. I am glory and magnificence. I bring shade, I bring colors, and I bring sound, I bring texture and life. I bring renewal. Hear my voice now. Truana sania kahla triako hashani. Inia tuayala kuama. Ateya kuani. Asia ta ia ku ayale. Ania tuayawam. Ahe onoya tuayala kuai. Ania drana o shania yi. O soyu uala ti akuamahan. Ania kran tania shania laham. Asia tu urutayaka. Amaya na iala. Aniaye tu ua amahu. Sunu ayala. Aniatena omaya In the vastness of my being, I remember that I am the whole. In the sweet expression of my being, I remember I am one with the whole. And yet I have come to express my soul, my beingness in the world, and in my expression I am interdependent and interconnected with all life. In fact, my pleasure is to interconnect with all life. My breath ignites the seeds and buries them in fertile soil. My sound activates the trees in their own awakening. And so hear my voice. Let me be the force that remembers and awakens your heart. Let me be the sound that awakens your throat. Your sound, speak your truth. Be in alignment with the voice of your soul and the soul of the world, the universe, united together, cooperating with one another, remembering there's one heartbeat, the heartbeat of life, and that all creation comes from the source of life, all life, life itself. Release your identity, be formless like I am. Be form in your full expression of your being, of the divineness of who you are. And in that expression, remember that you have come from the stars. Thank you, Win, for your guidance and for your words of wisdom. Some light language came through as well. And I send you lots of love. And I hope to see you on the next Council of All Beings, where Matthew Cassell will guide us through a sound healing journey where you be able to actually have the opportunity to connect with a life form of the earth. And then during the council, you'll be shedding your human identification and be the voice of that life form and that ally and that being and share their wisdom. In this way, there is a sense of true belonging, remembering that happens within you. And when you create these sacred relationships, there is something that shifts in your own consciousness because you begin to understand we're all soul, we're all energy, and we're all life, and that we are united in this experience, and that we are interdependent of one another. The air that we breathe is the same air that we all share, and the source of life itself as well, and we have that common ground, and it helps us reconnect with our heart, with our soul, and find common ground with all life and all things. And in that remembering, there's a natural healing that occurs because you remember your true belonging, you remember your place in the world, you remember your place in the web, and there's awakening in the heart there that occurs naturally and organically. And as you move out through your day and your life, that sacred relationship that you have created on the council, it will continue to develop throughout your life. And it becomes a remembering that we are all a whole family here. And just as you are a universal, a cosmic being, a spiritual being, that you have chosen to incarnate in this time and you are now in a human form, animals and plants are also consciousness, are also an expression of the divine, but they have also chosen to incarnate in different forms, and we all have a place and a role to play, and that we all make a difference, and that we all have something to express and to give to one another. And in that richness, in that abundance, then you recognize the abundance of all life. You recognize the love that is here for all of us within you and around yourself and everywhere. So I love to see you on May 26th at 7 p.m. And I'll leave all the details below and the link so you can register. It's a sliding scale from $20 to $50, and it's 2 hours from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. And it's $20 to $50 sliding scale Canadian dollars. And sending you lots and lots of love. Bye bye.